Good afternoon, everyone. This is Nate G. This is Friday OPEX week, January 17th. And I wanted to do a quick video on how to spot, a trend day or a potential trend day in the market. And as you can see here, we're looking at the SPY. We gapped up this morning pretty good. And sold off just a touch, but the SPY stayed real strong, as did the Qs, but the SPY stayed stronger than most. And then we just started this slow grind up, and I made a couple of sniper trades and captured that. You had to be nice and patient because it wasn't moving super fast, but when you gap up like that, sometimes you get, there's two things that can happen. One, you can come way down and close the gap and have a sell-off. And then other times you can just have a trend day, or at least, a good portion of the day that's trending. And you can spot that kind of early, and it kind of helps inform your trades. And the way I've done that is by using this internals setup that I have right now. This is a SPY 1 minute and a SPY 2 minute chart. And below the SPY 2 minute chart, right down in here, I have, if I can find my drawing tool here real quick, there it is. This is the VOLD indicator, okay? And the VOLD is just a ratio of up stocks to down stocks, right? So it can be above zero or below zero. And it's real time. I mean, it shows you each 2 minute each 2 minute candle. It shows you what that ratio is. And when you get into the early part of the day, there's a number of things that have to come together, but the first one for me is if I have a gap in one direction or the other, and then we start to see VOLD readings above or below 3. So I have the 3 marked on both plus 3 and minus 3 for those different days. And then if you're getting readings above 3 or around 3, and you have a high advanced decline, which is this indicator down here, right? And this is also showing 2 minutes on the advanced decline, and we're sort of penned up here in the high 1000s. This one's starting to drift off, so we could see either consolidation into the rest of the day, going sideways, or we could see this maybe fall off. But right now, it's holding above 1,000. I usually like to see it 16 to 2,000 if possible, if we're going to get a really seriously big uptrend day. And then you can come over and look at the cumulative ticks. Are they just continuing to rise? This is the ticks in real time, and normally I would want to see most of the tick readings above 0. Right now we have kind of sort of a 50-50 reading, but with all the other indicators giving us the potential for a kind of a trend move up, then this is like the third one that I'm looking at. So this is 1, this is 2, so VOLD, advanced decline, and then the real-time ticks. And so that gave me some information that, once we started to make that move up, that move was going to be somewhat sustained, right? And so you can make day trades on the SPY or the Qs with that information, right? So the Qs are kind of giving us the same thing, but you could tell this morning when they gapped up and dropped off that the Qs were going to be a little bit weaker than the SPY. By the way they were acting within that first sort of 30 minutes. right? And these are all free indicators on here. I can share that. Yeah, I'm happy to share this setup with you if you want it. And I'll do that now. I want to let me just. Usually, oh, there. Haha. There you go. This is the. That's the indicators chart on the SPY. You can obviously put in the Qs or the SPX or whatever you want. I have not been on long, Chris, and I'm only coming in, for a short few minutes to make this quick video. So those help. Now, are they always exactly right? No, you can have a high Volt reading or a positive Volt reading, and you could be selling off a good portion of the day. But within that sort of first 30 minutes, it starts to give you an idea of what could be possible today, right? So if you see a high Volt reading and a high advanced decline pin, and ticks are staying above zero, and you've had a gap up, those are not days I'm trying to short reversals in the market, right? I'm just going to stay away from that, because those are the worst. If you're trying to play those sniper 1.0 reversals on a trend up day, if any of you have done that before, you try it, you're getting stopped out. You try it, you're getting stopped out. You try it, you're getting stopped out. You're like, geez, I was just working the other way. If I was just playing sniper 2.0s to the long side, I'd be killing it today. But I didn't know it was going to be a trend day, right? So kind of using these indicators to help inform that decision, like, hey, I don't want to fight this today. And what's starting to show up on these indicators, we still have a high Volt reading on the SPY, but our cumulative ticks are rolling a little bit. Our advanced decline is coming off a little bit. And the one indicator that's not giving us, those huge trend up day readings is the ticks here. They're kind of both up and down, so they're kind of neutral. So this could either be, a top where we then start to roll over, or we could continue to get that trend up day, but it's going to be a slow grinder. It's not because we're not up here at 4, and this isn't pinned at 2,000, and these ticks aren't staying above, in the positive range for most of the day so far. It's not giving me the trend up day, which is just parabolic, right? It's just saying and it being OPEX week, it feels like it's going to be a slow grind, or maybe it has done its slow grind, and it's gonna just kind of go sideways into the close. So I made my money on it this morning on those trades, and I think I'm just gonna walk away and not try and fight an OPEX Friday. In a market that I'm not quite sure what's going to happen at this point. So, does anybody have any questions on kind of how to read those? All right. And then, another one we have been playing. Do you need a gap up down date for these indicators? Not always. Sometimes they can show you what's potentially going to happen for the day, and you don't need it. The gap up or the gap down certainly helps. If one wanted to load the boat on an OPEX Friday, Nate, my advice would be just anywhere. Throw a dart, pick a ticker and just go all in. Jerry, I don't know if the volt indicator is available on TC2000. I don't have it. Yeah, just type in, just close your eyes, hit your keyboard 3 times. Whatever comes up, you just go all in. Onion, or On, as it's formally called, is doing great. And I'm going to carry that one into the weekend. CVX on this monthly is a beaut. I really like that one. Am I thinking, or are you asking Nate Bear that? You think ISRG goes to 1,000? That was one I was not playing with you and wishing I had. To 1,000. Oh, 1,000%. Got it. It goes to 600. Oh, test 600 today? I mean, it already almost has. You think it's consolidating and is gonna pop up, huh? Yeah, look at that. That's a beauty. Whew. A little too late to get into now for me. Yeah, it just needs to break this right here. And then it's off to the races. How are the 0 DTEs in that? ISRG. Learn to spell. Okay. A little spready. You gonna play the 595s for a super lotto? Yeah, I guess if you get a fill, 595s, so it's got to go to there. Yeah, I guess if you get a decent fill on that, put an order in there for, like 35. All right, I got a bid in there at 35. I like that idea. That sounds kind of fun. Well, I actually just switched accounts and put a bid in at 36 and it got filled. Let's see what happens. This one's got to work pretty fast today, though. Well, I guess I guess I was gonna say I was done for the day, but now I'm no longer done for the day. Let's put an OCO on that. I see this is still holding up. See, leave it to Nate to catch me as I'm closing up shop for the day on a Friday to enjoy the rest of my day, to get a fish on, and now and now I'm in a super lotto in ISRG, and I'm not going anywhere. Damn it! I had things to do today, Nate. Set it and forget it. That's right. I mean, it's moving already. I mean, I've almost hit a double already. That's crazy. My 36s are at 65. Come on, man, break out. Going for the 1,000%er, huh? You're in at 55? Man, I got mine at 36. Talk about a better fill. Oh, for sure. Come on, baby. Let's see, what am I at already? This is definitely super lotto. 150. The first one to sell loses. I don't know. I feel like the first one to sell is a winner. Come on, where's D-Man? We need to bid this thing up. Yeah, your goal is to hold past Nate. Good luck. I mean, I can win that too. I can hold past Nate and just let these things go to zero. Yeah, but it wouldn't hurt, would it, T-Bud? You playing with house money, Nate Dogg? Playing with house money. All right. Well, I was just doing a short video here on the Volt, so I'm gonna. Well, I'll stop the recording and then